Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're going to begin with talking about schools and money. As federal funding dwindles and state funding remains delayed by the governor for pushing for school vouchers, school districts across the state are being faced with very difficult budget decisions.
Donnie Tuggle explains some of the challenges Bryan ISD faces and their outlook for the future.
As the end of the school year approaches, Bryan ISD leaders are already tackling next year's budget. But achieving balance won't be a simple task.
Yeah, well, a little over 85% of our budget is spent on personnel, staff. So that means there's not a lot of wiggle room in a budget in order to make adjustments.
Board President Dr. Julie Harlan says federal funding cuts plus Governor Abbott's demand for school voucher legislation before allocating funds to public schools means tough choices for the district.
We are in a unique situation, not just Bryan ISD, but every school district across the state is in a budget situation where we're trying to figure out how to balance budgets appropriately.
Dr. Amanda Brownson, a consultant with the Texas Association of School Business Officials, emphasized to school leaders that when it comes to finance, budgeting, and taxes, hope is not a strategy.
Try to put yourself on a glide path to balanced budget and fiscal security. And if the legislature comes through and helps, that's great, but really we would very much encourage you to take your fate into your own hands.
Bryan ISD officials say while things may not be ideal, they're confident the best decisions will be made to continue their mission of putting children first always.
I've heard other districts say, survival mode, crisis situation. Those are true, but I will say that we're well positioned to handle that here, but it will mean tightening the belt across the board.
And Bryan, Donnie Tuggle, News 3.